Heads up, there's an enemy machine gunner east of your location.
What is up there, everyone? It is the guy with No Game Attack here, and I have some Battlefield 4 beta footage. I got to play it a few days earlier than the open beta because I had Battlefield Premium. So I got it on Tuesday, and I just went straight on and started playing it. And can I say one thing? This game is awesome to play. The graphics are... I'd say they aren't quite what I expected. I was hoping there'd be slightly more. Like the campaign, it might just be this map because it's the Siege of Shanghai map, which is the map that was featured in the multiplayer trailer. The graphics, they were very good. I just almost expect different. I guess when the game releases and we see the maps, it will be different and I will have a better view on the graphics. But yeah, they are very good, very clear. Even when I was playing and recording in standard definition, it was very easy to see everything. When the skyscraper collapsed and there was dust everywhere, it made it slightly harder, but I could still pick off some targets from range. There are a lot of interactive aspects of this map. You've got elevators, you've got bollards, you have doors and everything. So like when you're in a specific shop, you can actually shut some steel, well, I'm not sure what metal they are, but it's a metal like door things which give you some cover and can make it a bit easier to try and survive in the building. A lot of the buildings do have elevators in them. You've just got to look through like side corridors and you will eventually find an elevator. You go up to them and hold square. In fact, all the interactive features on the maps, you just have to go up to them and hold square and they work. So you've got the elevators, the shutting doors, and you also have bollards which can't actually be moved. Well, by vehicles, can't get past them basically. So you'll see on the bridges, they're like these small, like, almost look like Oyster card machines or something like that, like ticket machines, but what they do is they control some bollards that come out of the floor, and when they come up, no vehicle can actually get past. I actually had a point where I accidentally trapped my own team's tank on the bridge by opening the bollards, and so I had to put them back down again so he could get past, which was quite funny at the time, but it was, yeah. So basically just hold square to interact. There have been a lot of changes to the controls. Originally, pressing down on the right thumbstick was crouch, and now that for the default controls, that has now been changed to knife, and circle is now crouch in the default controls. The R2 button or right trigger on Xbox is now how to spot things. You have also got lots of different functions, so if you hold down R2 or RT and then use your left thumbstick, you can choose what you want to spot, like say thanks, sorry, say you want ammo, you need health or something like that, or want a lift from a helicopter. So you've got that feature, and that's also one of the ways, if you want the controls vaguely normal, you have to, oh yeah, also, if you hold the start button down, that brings up the scoreboard, although if you change it, you can also bring up the entire map of, well, yeah, a map showing you where your teammates are and things, and the objectives. And if you press select, that brings up battle log so you can see what your friends are doing. When you do this though, you cannot move in game, so I personally find it a little bit annoying. But the controls are okay. I personally prefer them the way they were. Admittedly, it has made spotting easier, but it has also made panic knifing easier. But then they have countered that by, if you get knifed from the front, you can perform a counter knife attack. Now I actually did manage to get footage of a counter knife, and one thing I did notice was that you had quite a lot of time to react. I'm not sure how long it actually was, but it felt like a good 2 or 3 seconds I had to still react and then press the counter knife button, which is of course, depending on your controls, for me it was circle, because I put my controls to veteran because I like the old Battlefield controls. They also changed the vehicle controls. It used to be that the triggers on the front, or R2 and L2, controlled your throttle and your brake in vehicles. Now it's all controlled by the left thumbstick, which I really didn't like. The direction and acceleration and reverse, I did not like that. If you change it to veteran, it means that R1 and R2 and I think it's right and left bumper on Xbox are the throttle and brakes, and the left thumbstick then controls direction. The right thumbstick controls when you're on like the in-vehicle view, that you can look around, and like in tanks you can do that. There also are a few more interactive features. They have put effective use of cover in the game. So when you're up behind an object and you're like crouched behind it, or you're standing behind it, there are on-screen hints. You can peek over cover, which is quite cool, and you can also lean round cover, which I do find really cool and really useful. I did get quite a few kills where I'd lean around the corner and pick people off. The levolution in the game is awesome. I've found out actually that when you are in the skyscraper, if it starts falling over, you need to get out quickly, otherwise you'll just be killed as it's falling over. You have about 3 seconds from when it starts falling over to actually get out of the roof or the base of the skyscraper, otherwise you will just be killed. Even if it hasn't fallen over yet, you will still die. That's something I did find. And yeah, I had a really good time playing it. It is really fun. The other changes are that RPGs do not, or like anti-tank missiles, do not kill helicopters in one hit anymore. There is also a weird feature now where if a sniper or like the recon kit uses the laser designator, which is now like a handheld device, and designates a tank, even if you have an RPG, you wait until you've locked. For some reason, you can like seemingly lock on with RPGs. I don't understand how it works. It is quite a cool feature. It will bring more tactics into it, because the people using the laser designator can help take out vehicles, which is going to be quite useful, because the SOFLAM in Battlefield 3, which is its equivalent, was useful, but it was very easy to be shot down, so it could be destroyed very easily, and of course it also would only paint targets that it was looking directly at. It wouldn't turn at all, but I don't think it turned by itself. You had to manually turn it to look somewhere, which was quite annoying from my point of view. But yeah, I hope this has been informal. Also, if you want to download the Battlefield 4 open beta, just go into your in-game store. If you're on PS3 or Xbox, type in Battlefield 4. It should then come up with game. You then click on that and it should say try the free download. That is how it worked in PlayStation Store. If you are on PC, you just need to go into your Origin, and it should say Battlefield 4 beta in there. If you just type in find games, and it should have Battlefield 4 beta in there. You just click that and then you can download it and try it for free. I really hope this has helped you guys out. I look forward to possibly playing some of you guys on this. It's going to be an awesome game. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm going to leave some footage running at the end so you can just see what the raw footage of the game is like. This has been the guy with no gamer tag, and I'll see you on another video, guys.
Be advised, we now control objective Bravo. There's an enemy machine gunner west of your... We've just lost control of objective Charlie.